Scripture, a shadowy thread weaves through the story of humanity, a tale of fallen beings whose origins and fate challenge our understanding of the world, both seen and unseen. It begins in the dawn of creation, where the sons of the angels gazed upon the daughters of mankind, drawn by their beauty, and took them as wives. From these unions sprang the Nephilim, mighty ones of old, heroes of renown, yet harbingers of violence that corrupted the earth. The land groaned under their tyranny, every thought of the human heart bent toward evil, until the Creator himself sorrowed over his creation and unleashed the flood to wipe away the stain, sparing only the righteous few. But the story doesn't end there. Echoes persist, whispers of remnants surviving or re-emerging in the world after the waters receded. These post-flood giants, known as the Rephaim, towered in stature and strength, dwelling in lands like Bashan and the valleys of Canaan. Kings like Og, with his massive iron bed, stood as the last of their kind, only to fall before the advancing people of God. Conquests claimed their territories, their bodies slain, their seed cut off from the earth. Scripture declares them dead, without life, unable to rise, their memory erased under divine inspection. Those who wander from wisdom, it warns, find rest only in their shadowy assembly, a gathering of shades, powerless and forgotten. Yet, beneath this veil of destruction lies a deeper mystery, one that stretches into the shadows of our own time. The physical forms may have perished, but the texts speak of spirits unbound, emerging from the giants' fallen flesh to roam and afflict. In visions of old, these evil presences rise up against humanity, oppressing, destroying, and waging unseen war without immediate judgment. They linger as devourers, picking at the bones of the faithful, blinding eyes and deafening ears to truth. This isn't mere ancient folklore. It's a persistent force, active until the day of consummation, the great judgment when all ages reach their end. Consider the weight of this in our era, what Scripture calls the last days. These influences manifest not in towering figures of flesh, but in subtle corruptions that mirror the old minglings. Prophecies unfold of a final kingdom, divided and fragile, where iron mixes with clay, strong yet brittle, unable to truly adhere. Those enigmatic forces, intermingle with the seed of men, forging alliances that promise power but deliver only instability. It's a repetition of the primordial sin, unnatural unions breeding division, echoing the pre-flood chaos where angelic and human realms blurred, birthing tyrants who ravaged the world. In these end times, the texts suggest a resurgence of such meddling. Spirits stir nations into deception, seducing with false peace and security, only for sudden destruction to follow like birth pains. The land of the Rephaim falls amid the awakening of the righteous, shades birthed into final reckoning as the wicked's expectations perish. Visions warn of beasts and devils leading astray until the 1,000 years close, fire devouring the deceived. This isn't distant myth. It's an ongoing siege on the human spirit, where error pulls souls into the assembly of shades and mingled legacies crumble under inspection. What does this mean for us, standing on the edge of ages? Are these influences whispering in our divisions, our unholy alliances of power and flesh? Do they fuel the violence that still floods the earth, blinding us to the Creator's course? Scripture calls us to awaken, to prove all things, hold fast to the good, and abstain from every form of evil. For in the consummation, the stone cut without hands shatters the mingled kingdoms, establishing one that endures forever. The righteous rise to life eternal, while the shades fade into oblivion. Ponder this. In a world of fleeting mixtures, where will you cleave? The choice echoes through the ages, urging us toward the light before the final sword falls.